How's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad.
All right. Hey everyone, welcome to Fight Talk Podcast with your boy the What's Next Kid here. Today I'm going to be interviewing an MMA fighter. It's going to be good, so make sure you're watching and keep your eyes on the screen at all times. So tell me, how did you get into mixed martial arts? How did you first get into the sport?
Honestly, I was kind of like just a bad kid, a degenerate, and I would like always like fight on the street and stuff like that. And then I saw on Facebook something about like amateur mixed martial arts, and I had watched a couple UFC fights here and there as a kid. So I saw that, and yeah, I kind of like jumped in head first. I went into my first amateur fight with no experience, no training, and definitely learned that I should have needed training. And from there, it's just been upwards.
So tell me about your fight nickname.
The erratic. I had a friend give that to me because he told me I needed a nickname, and he was real big into watching UFC and stuff. So he told me I needed something that would be E because my first name was Evan, and then he was like, "Oh man, you're a crazy motherfucker. Let's do erratic." I was like, "All right, I kind of like that." So it stuck. People like that.
So tell me about your upcoming fight, January 24th.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Scott McLean, I think his name is. He just fought my training partner Logan. Logan won by knockout in the first round. So it's been good to have somebody who's already been in the ring with him kind of give me a few pointers as what I should expect. I'm training, expecting a first round knockout, but I'm ready to go 3 rounds with him and put on a show for everybody. It's the first fight of the night, so I'm looking to set the pace, you know.
So what's the game plan when you're in the octagon with him?
Can't say too much, but I'm gonna go in there, hit him with some bop bop bop. Don't get hit. Get out of there as quick as I can.
Get a showstopper.
That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for a highlight on the first fight if I can do that for sure.
So tell me about training camp leading up to the fight.
Yeah, so we spar just about every week. On Fridays we have MMA sparring, so we're using the 8 ounce gloves and we're going pretty hard. Um, but yeah, 5 days a week, just going as hard as I can, even if I'm hitting pads or just warming up, I'm trying to go 110% on everything I do because when I get in there, I'm gonna need to be at my 110.
Give me more details about training. Like, walk me through an average day of what it's like training.
Okay, so an average day, typically I'm working through the morning. So when I wake up, I'm getting stretched, I'm hydrating, and I try to go for a run in the morning. That depends on, how early I'm starting work though, but typically I'm able to get a run in. Midday, I try to do a little bit of calisthenics when I have a time period that's like a break between work. So I'll do some calisthenics then, and then during the afternoon, that's when I'm able to go into my MMA gym. From 5 to 6, we have the kickboxing or boxing. To 6 to 7 we have the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock we got mixed martial arts. So it's a pretty you got a variety of what class you can attend at that point. And since I'm doing a kickboxing fight, I've been really heavy on the striking lately. Haven't really bothered much on the jiu-jitsu because don't need to. But yeah, I've been doing crazy striking lately. So all the kickboxing boxing classes I can attend, I'm there every day.
Now, do you see yourself becoming a champion in mixed martial arts?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you, man. I'm a real big believer in God, so I try to just let God take the course and do what I know is right, and kind of let God decide what is going to be right for me in the future. But as of right now, I fucking love to fight. I love to bang it out, so that's what I'm going to continue doing until I find out what's next.
So tell me about your mental state going into this fight, January 24th.
Honestly, I've had a lot of really messed up stuff happen in the last few months. So I'm not I don't want to sound like one of those guys that's like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and see red because that's not the game plan. I've been working very smart in my training camp. So I'm gonna be technical when I get in there, but a lot of that is just gonna be going into a dark place too and remembering all the stuff that I kind of went through in the past half year and kind of taking that and using that as fuel to get a win that I feel I deserve.
Now, what are your coaches telling you before you're getting ready for this fight? What are they telling you in the gym? Are they telling any that you're taking it in your head and you're going to use it in the fight?
What do you mean as far as like kind of
Like,
the
what
things
are
I?
they telling you, your coaches, before you're fighting January 24th?
Well, honestly, they're just getting me prepared for the things that I should expect. Like I said, they've already seen him fight my one of my training partners, Logan. So because of that, they've been able to again, give me some pointers and show me the things that I need to work on, how I need to be striking, how I need to be moving, things like that. So it's been a pretty detailed fight camp, if you will.
So tell me about the job you work, aside from mixed martial arts.
So I'm in sales right now. I do marketing for like a little jewelry company. Nothing
Tell me
much.
more about that.
Honestly, that's I don't really know much what to say. I kind of just do marketing and find clients for different watch pieces or chains and things of that nature. We also do a little bit of clothing work, but I'm on the sales side, so I'm kind of finding clients for small amounts, bulk amounts, whatever it is.
Now, tell me about your discipline as a fighter. Because you have to have discipline leading up into your fights. You got to make sure you're on weight. You got to make sure you're ready to go.
100%. Honestly, um, how do I say? The I find myself getting out there and partying a little bit and being a little crazy, but my friends have always told me I'll be out going crazy on a Saturday, but when the gym opens back up, I'm in there. I'm not using nothing as an excuse. But I'd consider that a bit of a discipline. Even though I'm going out, maybe drinking a little, I'm still back in that gym and I'm putting in work 110%. But
Now,
like I said, I like to have fun, man.
now, how many more amateur fights do you want to have until you turn pro?
Honestly, I have no idea. That part I'm kind of just leaving up to my coaches. They're gonna get an idea of how I fight on January 24th, and I think from that point forward, I'd like to stick with kickboxing. I've really enjoyed training it a lot. But yeah, that's kind of gonna be up to my coaches and just based on how my performance is, I guess.
Now, that's all the questions I have for you today. I feel like we covered every base. But if you want to add anything, feel free.
Um, Go Packers! Screw the Chicago Bears, and A Rod is not washed. A Rod is still the GOAT.
And good luck on your fight, January 24th.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your time. I apologize. I was a couple minutes late. The Steelers game was on, and my alarm for the thing didn't go off.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody, make sure you watch his fight January 24th. It should be streaming live on millions.co. Make sure you watch it. All right, I'll
Yes,
see you,
sir.
man.